Hello, hello, and welcome to Training Tuesday, where we go through weekly tips and tricks to make your career just a little bit more awesome. This week, we are digging into the shoulds. So the things about your career that you think you ought to be doing. And this is a popular topic, right? Because truth is, one of the biggest lessons I've learned, and one of the big things that I always like to share with clients, is this idea that if something feels like a should, it's probably not what you want to be doing. Right? So you can hear this when you hear people speak about certain things. I should be a CPA. I should take this job. I should not start a business. Any of the things that are coming up for you that have should in them normally are our kind of red flag that we should probably pay attention to the sentence that we're saying. Because so often, right, whenever we say should, it means it's out of alignment of what we actually want, and it's just reflecting the pressures that we're feeling externally. And that's not a great way to build your career. You know, real talk, I talk to people all the time who feel like they have a lot of pressure when it comes to work. And these pressures make them feel like they need to build their career a certain way. And so they spend a whole lot of time building it around these expectations of others, these external pressures that I mentioned, right? These things that they think are the responsible choice, the right choice. And the problem with that becomes once you've built your whole career around that and you realize that it's not what you want anymore, or that's not actually what you ever wanted, you have a bit of an identity crisis. I see this all the time in my work. Oftentimes when people come to start working with me, they're feeling in this spot of like, I don't know what I actually want versus what I think I just should be doing. So if this is coming up for you, you are not alone. But what we actually want here is for you to start to do the things you want to do. Amazing concept, right? Start to do those things you want to do. And in order to do that, you need to untangle the wants from the shoulds. Might sound obvious, but a lot of people struggle with this, right? And so what I want you to do for your tip this week is I want you to ask yourself what I think is one of the single most powerful questions you can ask, which is this a want or is this a should? Any decision you're making, you can ask yourself this. Is this a want or is this a should? And help to actually untangle and bring to light, right? Is this something that I actually am doing by choice and because I want to go towards this? Or is this just something that I feel like I ought to be doing? Because again, normally for us, that means it's a no-go. And so start to ask yourself this so you can make better decisions that are more in line with what you want to do versus what you think you ought to be doing. It's going to be huge for you. So start with that tip. If you need help clarifying what those wants actually are, or you're having a hard time parsing them out for yourself, obviously shoot me a message. I am here to help. We can chat through it. But begin with that question because I think it will be pretty eye-opening for you. And in the meantime, happy working.